Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Let's take a start. Today we are going to solve one Ielts listening test together. And in this test there are 40 questions. We will go through all 40 questions. And the good news is this test has got more than 12 multiple choice questions. And another good news is options are long. There are multiple choice questions with long options, okay? So we will see how to deal with such type of multiple choice questions. Let's take a start with part 1, and part 1 is going to be very simple like here. And the book is Cambridge Official Guide to Ielts, right? Now for you guys, all the videos you see in this black waistcoat, it's Cambridge Official Guide to Ielts, test number 7, right? Okay, let's take a start. Complete the table below. From this sentence, we understand that the question type is table completion. Then we have instructions, write no more than one word and or a number. No more than one word and or a number. In part 1 and in part 4, most of the time we get these questions. No more than one word and or a number. Okay, next is say hostel accommodation in Darwin. Now from hostel accommodation, we understand there's going to be a dialogue where they are going to talk about hostel, accommodation, type of rooms, charges, booking, this and that. So we easily understand that. And it's a good idea if you guys visualize like there is a student who wants to get a hostel and he is going to go to a sort of, what do we call the warden, hostel warden, and they're going to have a conversation. So if you visualize or fantasize all these things, you can understand the audio better. So, name, there is no question, name, price. Now, first thing is name, second is price per person. Now, you guys can see in name of the hostel, there is no question at all, right? In the same column. I mean, you give, when there is a table, in table information which is given above or below the question, that really matters. Whatever is given above the question or below the question, that truly matters. For example, they have written here $19. Now, can you see question number 3? It means the answer is going to be an amount. So this is how we understand, right? Anyways, let's take a start. Question number 1 is in comments and reviews. So first, parking available. In the audio, when they talk about parking, it means audio has reached here. Always remember, tracking the audio is very important. What is tracking the audio? That you are where audio is. If in the audio, it's not that you put your pen on question number 1 and the audio starts and you're just listening and waiting. No. Your one hand that is holding the pen will be on question number 1. Your second index finger is going to follow the audio. If in the audio they say, well, the name of this hostel is Top End Backpackers. So your finger will come to Top End Backpackers. And it will cost you $19. Your finger will come to $19. So this hand should follow the audio and this hand should write the answers. And if you are the left-hander, then you can use the other one, right? Anyways, parking available. Staff are dash. Now, there is going to be something about staff. For example, staff are dash. For that, they can say staff are friendly. For example, in the audio, they will not speak like staff are friendly. They say, well, they have a very friendly staff. Friendly staff means staff are friendly. Actually, with staff, we can use is, and with staff, we can use are as well, because it's a collective noun, right? So, staff are, they might say, well, you will find the staff very friendly, or you will find welcoming staff. So staff are welcoming, staff are friendly and all that. Now I play the audio, listen and answer.
You will hear a telephone conversation between two friends called Julie and Nick about cheap accommodation in the city of Darwin, Australia.
Hi Nick, it's Julie. Have you managed to find any information about accommodation in Darwin?
Hi, I was just going to call you. I found some on the internet. There are quite a few hostels for backpackers there. The first possibility I found was a hostel called Top End Backpackers.
Okay.
It's pretty cheap. You can get a bed in a dormitory for $19 per person. Private rooms cost a bit more, But we'll be okay in dormitories, won't we?
Sure.
So, that hostel has parking, though that doesn't really matter to us, as we'll be using public transport.
Yeah. Are there any reviews on the website from people who have been there?
Well, yes. They aren't all that good, though. Some people said they didn't like the staff. They had an unfriendly attitude.
That's quite unusual in a hostel.
Some people said they didn't like the staff. They had quite unfriendly attitude. Now, you cannot write staff or attitude. So the answer is unfriendly. And you cannot write unfriendly attitude because question type is one word only. So the answer is unfriendly. You'll write it together as one word. All clear? Okay, and every time you do IELTS listening, you should focus like this. That, okay, what is the language written on the question booklet and what is the language in the audio? You'll find it better. Let's go on. Nice pool. Now, this pool is swimming pool, right? They use the word pool. Then, air conditioning is too dash. Air conditioning is too cold. Badi thand lagdi. All right? Or anything like that. Now, listen. First of all, they will use the word air conditioning. Then, for air conditioning, they will use the word it is. And for TOO2, they usually use very. V-E-R-Y, very. Or they can use the word extremely. But very is the word they are going to use. Understand? For air conditioning, they will use the word it is. And for TOO2, they will use the word very. So you'll find the answer.
People said they liked the pool and the fact that the rooms had air conditioning. But the problem with that was that it was very noisy, so they were kept awake. But it was...
The problem is that they were very noisy. So air conditioning is too noisy, too and very. And every time in IELTS you see the word too or you see the word very, they will replace it like this. Okay, this tip you should keep in mind. Now let's go on. Gumtree Lodge. Question number 3. $sign is already given. So what will be the answer? Amount. And amount without currency because $sign is already given. So you'll just write the amount. And remember in IELTS, whenever you write the numbers, write them in digits. Never write the numbers as TWENTY 20. Just write 2 and 0. Right? Now let's see what is that amount.
Someone told me there's another hostel called Gumtree something.
Gumtree Lodge. It costs a bit more. $45 a person.
What?
Oh, no. That's for private rooms. It's $23.50 for the dorms.
That's more like it.
It's... Okay, now how to write 2350? 23.50. Always remember when they say 2350. 2350 means $23.50. So you will write it as 23.50. 2350. If they say 875, 875 means $8.75. But usually they say it will cost you $8.75. $8.75. 10 pounds 80. 10 pounds 80 means 10.80. And if there is the word 100, they will use it. For example, if it is like prices, they say 2350. If it is 2300, they will speak it. They will say it will cost you $2,350. 100 will be spoken. But if they say it will cost you 2350, they said 2350, right? Yeah. So there should be the dot. Okay. Now this is another way, unusual 2350. It can be confusing because they didn't say $23.50, right? Okay. Next, question number 4. Now above that you can say good quiet location. The first benefit, good quiet location. This is comments and reviews. Second, pool and gardens. Dash in the dormitories. Dash in the dormitories. Now there is something which they have in the rooms. Dormitory is a sort of a room in a hostel. So there is something which is in there. Now what is it? Good quiet location, pool and gardens, and after pool and gardens there will be the answer.
It looks to be in quite a good location. A bit out of town and quiet, but with good transport and quite near a beach.
Has it got a pool?
Yes, and its own gardens. The reviews for that one are mostly okay, except for one person who said they couldn't sleep because there were insects flying around in the dormitories.
Not
There
for me
were
then.
insects flying around in the dormitories. There were insects flying around in the dormitories. So means insects in the dormitories. Right? Insects flying around in the dormitories. That means insects in the dormitories. Insects means कीड़े हैं. उधर भी कीड़े होते हैं. मच्छर उधर भी होता है. Okay? Yeah. उधर का मच्छर थोड़ा ज़्यादा सेहतमंद होता है. ताज़ा अच्छी खुराक खाता है. Like that. Okay, next and the last one is Kangaroo Lodge. Amount is given, so when they say 22, it means they have reached there. Now you can see there are 5 bullet points and there are 2 questions. Okay, so listen, you don't need to read all 3 bullet points without the questions. Understand? I mean, there are 5 bullet points. I'm talking about questions 5 and 6. There are 5 bullet points. But the questions are only in the last 2 bullet points. So what you have to do, can you see third last bullet point, lockers? So just underline the word lockers. In the audio, when they say lockers, as you do IELTS listening, 2 types. One is passive listening, one is active listening. When they talk about lockers and before that, that is all passive listening. But when they say the word lockers, now you are alert because your answer is going to come after lockers. So this is how I call it signposting. In IELTS listening question booklet, you can signpost some words. When they speak this word, it means audio has reached here, so that you could track the audio. Otherwise, if you are ahead of the audio or behind the audio, you will not be able to find the answers and you will miss 2 to 3 answers together. Okay, now question number 5. The dash are very clean. R means answer is plural. And for very clean, they can use the word standard of cleanliness, high standard of cleanliness, or they can use the word very hygienic. Hygienic, very clean, high standard of cleanliness, and all that. The dash are. Now it means something related to the dormitory or related to the hostel, which is very clean, and answer is plural, right? Let's see.
And I'd rather be somewhere central, really.
Right. There's a place called Kangaroo Lodge. They've got dorms at $22. And it's downtown, near all the restaurants and clubs and everything. So that should suit you. And it doesn't close at night.
So there's always someone on reception? That sounds good.
The only criticism I saw was that the rooms were a bit messy and untidy, because people just left their clothes and stuff all over the beds and the floor.
Don't hostels usually have lockers in the bedrooms where you can leave your stuff?
Yeah, they do usually, but apparently they don't here. Still, hostels are never particularly tidy places, so that doesn't bother me. And the same person said that the standard of cleanliness was pretty good, and especially the bathrooms. They were excellent as far as that went.
Right.
Especially the bathrooms. They were excellent as far as this went. This went means standard of cleanliness. So the answer is bathrooms. And bathrooms is 1 word or 2 words? 1 word, you will write it together. When it is 1 word only, try to write every word together. Don't write bath and then room separately. Right answer will be wrong. Okay? Alright, let's go on. Question number 6. Seem to be a dash every night. Seem to be a means singular noun. So every night there is something. Now what is that? Let's see. For seem to be, they might use the word, it sounds like there is something every night.
Yeah, I reckon Kangaroo Lodge sounds the best.
Me too. Quite a lot of people reviewing it said it was really fun there. Like every night everyone staying there got together and ended up having a party. So it sounds like it's got a really good atmosphere.
Okay, let's go for that one.
So, party. I play this one again. Some of you missed it.
Yeah, I reckon Kangaroo Lodge sounds the best.
Me too. Quite a lot of people reviewing it said it was really fun there. Like every night everyone staying there got together and ended up having a party.
Every night, everyone staying up together and ended up having a party. So every night there is a party. Party is the right answer, okay? Alright, questions 7 to 10. Complete the notes below. Write 1 word only for each answer. So, let's see. Kangaroo Lodge. Now they are going to go into the details of Kangaroo Lodge. Kangaroo Lodge is the name of a hostel or dormitory, right? Okay, address on dash lane. Dash lane means it's going to be the name of the lane. If name is unusual, they will spell it for you. If the name is normal, common name, then they will not spell it, okay? So let's see, question number 7.
Did you get the address of Kangaroo Lodge?
Yes, it's on Shadforth Lane.
Can you spell that?
Shadforth.
So, Shadforth, Shadforth, and it's all one word, okay? No, SHA, it's Australian English. I play it again, listen.
Did you get the address of Kangaroo Lodge?
Yes, it's on Shadforth Lane.
Can you spell that?
SHAD.
Okay? They talk like this. Okay, next we've got question number 8. General information about hostel accommodation. Sheets are provided. Sheets like, chadring. Sheets are provided. Can hire a dash. Hire means kiraye pe lena. So there is something which you can hire. For hire, they might use the word you can rent. For example, hire a bicycle, you can rent a bicycle. Right? So let's see.
It's near the transit centre, where the intercity buses and the airport buses drop you off.
Cool. I'm really looking forward to this. I've never stayed in a hostel before. Do they provide bed linen, sheets and things?
Yeah. And you can usually either bring your own towel or hire one there. But they don't usually provide those for free.
Okay.
All right, you can bring your own towel, taulia, okay, towel, okay. All right, so they are pronouncing it as a towel, right? It's towel, right? So you need to be familiar with these accents as well, right? If you miss it, say they said something like towel. I never heard of it. Pata nahi kya tha. And you're saying it while you're cleaning your face with taulia. Yeah, you say, I don't know what the word was, and that was taulia. Please listen to it again. That is why I said do a variety of tests so that you understand Australian accent, British, American, and all that. And it's only through practice you can easily master it. Language is standard, pronunciation can be different, right? Let's see, question number 8 again.
It's near the transit centre, where the intercity buses and the airport buses drop you off.
Cool. I'm really looking forward to this. I've never stayed in a hostel before. Do they provide bed linen, sheets and things?
Yeah. And you can usually either bring your own towel or hire one there.
Bring your own towel or hire one there, towel. Okay, let's go on. Question number 9. Dash is included. Remember, whenever they use the word included, for that they will say you don't have to pay. It is the part of the deal. You don't have to pay extra. You will not be charged. There is no extra charge for it, right? It's the part of it and all that. Now let's see what is included.
And what happens about meals?
Well, you don't have to pay extra for breakfast. It varies a lot in different places, but generally it's okay.
You don't have to pay extra for breakfast. So that means breakfast is included. You don't have to pay extra. That is included. So just remember these languages, okay? Last question. A shared dash is available. Now for shared, either they will use the word shared or they can use the word 5 to 6 people use it together. Right? So let's see what is shared. And we are talking about dormitory. We have already discussed bathrooms, sheets, cleanliness and all that. What is left? Oh, who said that? Cool. That's the right answer, huh?
And there's usually a cafe where you can buy a snack or a hot meal for lunch. But actually, if you're really travelling on the cheap, usually for every 5 or 6 rooms, there's a kitchen where you can knock up a snack. And that saves a lot of money.
Okay, for every 5 or 6 rooms, there is a kitchen. So 5 or 6 rooms, there is a kitchen means shared kitchen they have. All good? And remember, whenever you practice in listening part 1, no room for mistake, 10 by 10. If you're looking for 7 or above, 8777, 7.5, then you must get 10 by 10 in listening part 1. Very recently, one of my Indian students from Indian Punjab achieved 9 band in listening. I'm going to interview him very soon. So, I mean, it is possible. It's not that you say 9 band, wow, something. Is he from Mars? He's not from Mars, he's from Punjab. Okay, so it is possible. If you get 39 correct answers, you get full marks, right? 9 band for 39 correct answers. Okay, thank you.